Some may say that stories are always written down on paper. Others may claim that stories begin with the words, "Once upon a time." I have nothing against those kinds of stories, but I personally prefer a different kind of story. I like the real stories, and no, I'm not talking about an autobiography or anything like that. I'm talking about people's stories, things that have actually happened in their lives. I don't think that some people realize that people they don't know have a stories, or a past at all. You're probably thinking, of course I know that everyone has a past. That's common sense. But if you really think about it, when we see someone that we don't know, we don't really think about their stories. We don't think about the strangers that we walk by on the street, that they may have won state in football, or that they love to dance. If we did think about other people's stories, then the world today would probably be a better place. Let's say that you went to a restaurant and your waitress gave you a sandwich that you ordered, only she forgot to leave the cheese off. You make a big deal about it and call her stupid and worthless. You don't know that she wrote down the right order and that the cook accidentally missed it. You don't know that she has to save every single penny for college, that she was valedictorian in her class, or that she's going to Harvard in the fall. Maybe the new girl in school isn't as tiny as the others. You decide that you don't like her, so you call her fat and ugly. You don't know that she spends hours putting on makeup every night, or that she tries desperately to pick out the perfect set of clothes. Maybe the man that you just called lazy has served for the army for many years. And maybe the boy you just punched gets beat up enough at home. My point is, you don't know their stories. If you did, I guarantee you that you wouldn't have done any of those things. The way you get to learn their stories is by getting to know them. You'll find out that they do have emotions and a past. They may not blurt out their stories, but you'll unravel it with the little things they do. Stories fascinate me, both the ones on paper and the ones off paper. Everyone has different ways to tell their stories. When I was little, my mom used to tell me stories about her and her siblings growing up. I absolutely loved listening to her tell the tales of her life. Maybe that's why I love stories so much. Or maybe it's because I like to read. Whether you know them or not, the stories are always there. All you have to do is listen.